Letter 29 to Thomas Pennant, Esquire, Selborne, May 12th, 1770. Dear Sir, last month we had such a series of cold, turbulent weather, such a constant succession of frost and snow and hail and tempest, that the regular migration or appearance of the summer birds was much interrupted. Some did not show themselves, at least were not heard, till weeks after their usual time, as the blackcap and whitethroat, and some have not been heard yet, as the grasshopper lark and largest willow wren. As to the flycatcher, I have not seen it. It is indeed one of the latest, but should appear about this time, and yet, amidst all this notorious strife and war of the elements. 2 swallows discovered themselves as long ago as the 11th of April, in frost and snow. But they withdrew quickly, and were not visible again for many days. House martins, which are always more backward than swallows, were not observed till May came in. Among the monogamous birds several are to be found, after pairing time, single and of each sex. But whether this state of celibacy is matter of choice or necessity is not so easily discoverable. When the house sparrows deprive my martins of their nests, as soon as I cause one to be shot, the other, be it cock or hen, presently procures a mate, and so for several times following. I have known a dove-house infested by a pair of white owls, which made great havoc among the young pigeons. One of the owls was shot as soon as possible, but the survivor readily found a mate, and the mischief went on. After some time, the new pair were both destroyed, and the annoyance ceased. Another instance I remember of a sportsman, whose zeal for the increase of his game being greater than his humanity. After pairing time, he always shot the cock-bird of every couple of partridges upon his grounds, supposing that the rivalry of many males interrupted the breed. He used to say that, though he had widowed the same hen several times, yet he found she was still provided with a fresh paramour, that did not take her away from her usual haunt. Again, I knew a lover of setting, an old sportsman, who has often told me that soon after harvest he has frequently taken small coveys of partridges, consisting of cock-birds alone. These he pleasantly used to call old bachelors. There is a propensity belonging to common house-cats that is very remarkable. I mean their violent fondness for fish, which appears to be their most favourite food. And yet nature in this instance seems to have planted in them an appetite that, unassisted, they know not how to gratify. For of all quadrupeds, cats are the least disposed towards water, and will not, when they can avoid it, deign to wet a foot, much less to plunge into that element. Quadrupeds that prey on fish are amphibious, such as the otter, which by nature is so well formed for diving, that it makes great havoc among the inhabitants of the waters. Not supposing that we had any of those beasts in our shallow brooks, I was much pleased to see a male otter brought to me, weighing 21 pounds, that had been shot on the bank of our stream below the priory, where the rivulet divides the parish of Selborne from Hartley Wood.